And now a new era begins. The first steps of states, the rise of larger unions, and maybe empires, built in ways we've never imagined. Because if there are no weapons, how does great power rise? That's episode 4, States and Empires. Sometimes I stop and think, in a world where weapons were never discovered, what would actually hold people together? Because we all know this. Humanity would still be humanity. There would still be joy, ambition, jealousy, selfishness. Only one thing would be missing: the easy option of destroying to get what you want. And strangely, that's the truth. A world without weapons isn't a world without problems. It's a world where the way we solve problems changes. In the earlier episodes, we watched that shift happen step by step. First survival, then learning to live together, then agriculture, planning, patience, sharing. And now, cities grow, populations rise, life gets more complex. And right here, a new need appears. To me, in this world, the state isn't something that frightens people. The state is something that works. Think about it. In a city, not everyone knows each other anymore. Every day the market fills with new faces. You make a deal, and you can't be sure the other person will keep their word tomorrow. People can't live inside that kind of uncertainty. Because as uncertainty grows, everyone retreats into their own shell. Trade slows down, production stops, trust disappears. And I feel this very clearly. What makes a city grow isn't only land or walls, it's trust. And the way trust grows isn't through showing power. Trust grows through proof. That's why writing is born. Records are kept. Warehouses are counted. Debts are written down. Contracts are documented. A deal no longer floats away in the air. It stays somewhere. I call this the shield of a weaponless world. The record. Because when there's a record, you can't say, "I never said that." When there's a record, there's a place you can go when something is unfair. When there's a record, you can plan for tomorrow, and then something else happens. The city that builds this system becomes more attractive. Roads are built. Water is brought in. Markets become more orderly. Courts somehow begin to function. And people start thinking, it's easier to build a life here. And the thing we call power slowly changes shape. In a world without weapons, power isn't the ability to intimidate. Power is the ability to make life easier. Now, cities don't just build order inside their own walls. They begin connecting to each other. Trade routes multiply. Measurements become standardized. The same weights, the same lengths, the same calendars. Because when one city says, "This is our system," the other city asks, "Then how do we connect to it?" And this is where the idea of empire is born. But in my story, an empire doesn't begin with conquest. In my story, an empire begins with gravity. Imagine a center. The roads are open. The rules are clear. Agreements hold. News travels fast. Goods don't disappear. People don't disappear. After a while, neighboring cities begin to say, "Let us be part of that network too. Let us connect to that order." So growth doesn't happen by burning things down. It happens by building connections. And I think the biggest difference is hidden right here. With less war, bridges collapse less often. Archives are lost less often. Craftsmen, builders, scholars are interrupted less often. So knowledge accumulates. Experience accumulates. Civilization doesn't have to restart from zero again and again. But I won't pretend competition disappears. It doesn't. It simply stops being about who destroys more and becomes about who builds better. Who is fairer? Who solves problems faster? Who governs better? Who builds better roads, brings better water, creates better order? To me, this is the great race of a weaponless world. The race to build. Because now the challenge isn't only creating order, it's accelerating production inside that order. In the next episode, this race to build turns into industry. Energy, machines, and production networks reshape the rhythm of life. And in a weaponless world, true power, once again, won't be about destruction. It will be about construction.